Army oarsman Stephen Cox will make his Olympic debut when he races for Zimbabwe in this summer's Games in Paris. Becoming an Olympian has been a long-held ambition for the Remy soldier, and getting to the start line has been anything but plain sailing, navigating a forces career and the pandemic along the way.
This dream has been an aspiration of mine since I was 13. I joined the military when I was 20, took a few years off to do my basic training and my trade, and then since then it's been 8 years full-time, and with this next goal in mind the whole time.
Yeah. And interrupting that along the way, there was a pandemic as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So I fell short of Tokyo. I tried to qualify and just missed out. The pandemic really upset the cart, but all things have gone really well this time, so looking forward to it.
Failing to qualify for the previous Games in Tokyo threatened to sink Stephen's sporting dream. He briefly quit rowing, only for his wife to encourage him to try again.
I don't get to decide when I retire in my relationship. Yeah, she said that you've got so much more in you, and I had some fun with it for a year. Just raced domestically, started winning races, started getting really fast again, and knew that the Olympics was back on, and was within sights.
A strong showing at last year's African Olympic qualifying event saw Stephen earn his place in Paris. The proud British serviceman admits it's something of a quirk to be racing for Team Zimbabwe.
A lot of people get confused about it, but I can't thank the Army enough for how instrumental they've been in this whole process. Without them, none of this would have been possible. So yeah, massive thank you to the military. Yeah.
It's a 4-year training block. It's a huge commitment on your part and that of your partner, your wife as well. So how have you tackled this? As I said before, has it been a military operation? Have you sort of drawn into those Army reserves of yours?
Absolutely. So it's not been easy. There's been some ups and downs. I spent the first 3 months of this year away from my wife, away from the military. The military was good enough to let me go and train full time. And we're reaping the rewards now. So yeah, very, very exciting.
The winter months saw Stephen swap the River Thames in Surrey for Sydney, where he trained alongside the Australian rowing crews. Now, in the best shape of his life, he's looking forward to testing himself at the Games this summer.
Like, everyone there is the best in the world at what they do. The main contenders are European countries. It's very, very difficult to compete. There are a few Southern Hemisphere countries, New Zealand, Australia, but predominantly anyone in a European country will be very difficult to beat, yes.
The stretch of Thames at Molesey, where Stephen trains, is busy with boats and other waterside activities. The Olympic venue for rowing, close to Paris, offers challenges that he hopes give him an advantage.
The lake is called Versemont, and it's a sailing lake. I've only seen footage of it, and it looks extremely rough. So
perhaps the Thames has prepared you for that?
I hope so. Yeah, I tend to do better in rough water, so hopefully it is rough.
Rough waters certainly mirror Stephen's path to Paris and achieving his aim of becoming an Olympian. He admits it still feels surreal.
It's so difficult to explain it. It doesn't feel real yet, even though we're so close to it. Just concentrating on the training, taking it day by day, doing the best I can every single session.
Reality will hit home for Stephen when the rowing events at the Games get underway on the 27th of July. Julian Evans, Forces News, Molesey. Thanks for watching. For more Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.